Hello, welcome to the channel and welcome back to Resurwreck Autos HQ. So guys, today I've got the transmission control module back from the place. I had to go down the route of buying a new one. I explained all that before. I've looked into this. Second-hand ones are, again, they're second-hand. How long are they going to last? So really, these kind of things, they need to be new. They need to be new. And that means going to the main dealer. So not cheap, but I've got it. It's been cloned. I'll explain that quickly. And then we're going to get into it, put it back on the car and see if we can clear the codes. Yeah, finally, let's see if we can get this car back on the road and running correctly. So, fingers crossed, guys. This has got to work. Because if this don't work, I don't know what we're going to do. I've got to think of something else. Yeah, let's do this. Right, so guys, let me explain what has happened yesterday. That's why I was running around yesterday. I couldn't upload anything because I had to get the replacement for this. And then I had to drive to Braintree, and then back and forwards. Oh, it was an absolute nightmare yesterday. So, yeah. But let me explain what's happened. Right, so this is our old one. Okay? Transmission control module. Had to go to main dealer and buy a brand new one. But the brand new one doesn't come programmed. They even give you instructions as what to do. Look, caution, this transmission control module provided will need to be programmed to the latest calibration and must have vehicle specification information retrieved from the... So you have to retrieve, basically what you had to do is retrieve the information from that, put it into this. And this is the brand new one. So the information has to be swapped. Did that yesterday. Also comes with the new rings that go around, the rubber goes around there. So there's them two there. These are the old ones. So yeah, so I had to go to Ford's and buy this, all right? This was £650 for that. Then I had to take it to a guy about an hour and a half away in Braintree. I had to leave it with him. He had to then get on the information out of that and set it into this. Now, he said, what you got to do is put that into the car, clear the codes, and then do the learning. He said, if it doesn't do it, he said he might have to come down with his computer set up and set it all up for me. But he said, he's done loads of these now, transfers, and not one has gone wrong when he's done it. So I've never used him before, and this is the first time that I'm going to be trying, him doing it for me. So I really hope this works. So what we're going to do is I'll set you up on the tripod. Let's get this in. And then, yeah, put it all back together because I've took it all apart again at the top. I had to take it apart at the top to get to the bolt for the transmission control module, which was at the top there. So let's put all that back together, put it all back, and then we're going to, we're going to give it a good try, guys. But again, there's still no guarantee this is going to work. It's just one of those things where you just got to keep going. It's costing a lot of money now. This is costing a lot of money. But if I don't do it, it's just an expensive paperweight, basically. Do you know what I mean? It just needs to get fixed. So, yeah, let's get set up, guys. Let's try this. Hopefully it works. Let's do this. Right, okay. So, guys, that is the new transmission control module in place. Everything's been put back together, and we're now in the car ready to do the... First of all, we're going to do a health check. This is probably going to flag up some codes here, but we're going to check it, have a look. It's going to give me the old codes really, because I haven't cleared it from previous. But we know about that. So let's do that first. So there we go. There's our codes. Let's clear them. Like that. So that's done. Yep, so we've got no codes now on the whole system. So that's that done. Let's go back to special functions, powertrain, transmission, learning. So this is what we need to do. Ignition on. So we're now going to do this learning. I'm not going to do the transmission sensor because I know that's okay. Let's go for the shift drum function. This is shift drums to both sorts of okay. Fingers crossed for me, guys. This is taking a long time, but yeah, fingers crossed that this actually does work. Right, ensure that the transmission gear is in park. It is. Hold the brake. I'm holding the brake, and it's going through the motions. I'm trying to, yeah, record as much as I can with this one. Can you hear it? Function completed. Okay. Set ignition to off. It's off. Okay. So let's see. Oh, there's something really strange. The feeling of doing all this work and now getting to this point to seeing if it's fixed it is a weird feeling. It's so, the emotions are up and down all the time with doing this. But we just got to go, keep going. You know me, guys. I don't like to quit. I like to keep going and keep trying and keep at it just to see. And you know, if I've gone through everything and the last result is to not do it or can't do it, then we stop. Right. So that's the shift drum part there is actually passed. So let's move on to the clutch. But before I did this and changed the transmission control module, that shift drum did not let me, and it failed. So we're getting there. So let's now go to the clutch, and we're gonna do the clutch. Ignition on, execute command recommended. Okay. So let's now do the clutch learning, and see if we can get this passed. Oh, come on. Please, 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 please. Please work. Come on. Okay. Ensure that the unit is selected in park. It is in park. Press the brake pedal. Okay. Press the braking pedal. Come on. Oh, guys, have we done it? Have we done it? I can't believe I just went through it all. Okay, start engine. Start engine or crank for 5 seconds. If the engine does not start, okay. Clutch adaptive learning. Okay, ensure that the transmission gear is in park. Depress the brake. Okay. Depress the brake pedal and hold depressed acceleration pedal to the floor so that the engine reaches maximum speed during what? Wide open throttle. Right. The brake pedal held. Release the accelerator pedal, return to idle, and integrate the clutch point, touch point, adaptive learning for clutches A and B. Note, this function will attempt to learn the engagement of the travel of both clutches and engagement. Okay. Caution. It is recommended that the engine be at operation temperature, that the transmission be in park, and all vehicles will electrician note if the correct cause of AC compressor is not active during the video. Are we up to temperature though? I don't know. Okay. Okay. Right, well, we are definitely getting closer. I'm telling you, this is a good thing. It's letting me learn the procedure. When we're going through it, we're going through the motions, but we've got a lot further than we did before. Gear select A, touch point A, shift A. Okay. So it's still getting the clutch point on the new clutch. Correct, I think that's what's happening. I've still got my foot on the brake as well. Test failed. What? The guy did say to me that it might take a couple of times to learn the clutch point as well. He did say that to me. Clutch touch point, learn, unsuccessful, respond to mission report technical point. This tool will search for the point. Okay. Please wait. Release the brake pedal. What? Release the brake pedal following ignition off. Okay. Ignition off. Okay. Set ignition to on. Okay. Do not press the brake pedal until instructed. Make sure that unnecessary electrical connections on the AC are turned off. Yeah. It is recommended that the engine to be operating temperature. I don't think we're at operating temperature. So I'll tell you what, let me run the car for a while, okay? Get it up to temperature, yeah? Get it nice and hot, and then I'll come back to you in a minute. So bear with me for the moment, guys. We're going to come back and we're getting, again, it's learning done. But yeah, we just need to get it up to operating temperature on the engine. I just don't think it is. Plus, obviously, the gearbox oil. I think that's what it's trying to sort of say, really. So bear with me for a moment. We are getting close, but we're not quite there. I'll come back to you in a minute. Right, okay, guys, let me explain what's gone on. So I've got to be honest, it's been about an hour and a half. Got it up to temperature. Everything was running well. I got it up, left it running at idle for about 20 minutes just to make sure that it was really hot. It is really hot, because that's what it asked me to do. And then I went into the system and I tried to do the clutch learn biting point for ages, for absolute ages, right? And then I had a breakthrough. So let me start her up. So straight away, no engine management light, all gone. Okay, so that's good news. And then once I do, let me just turn her off. Okay, ignition on, health check. So I'm going to do a health check on the car. Just to show you exactly what has happened. And as you can see, no codes. There is no codes in the system on the car. And then once you start it up, put it into reverse. Okay. Handbrake down. And as soon as I let off the brake, starts to move. As soon as I let off the brake. All right. Let's put it into drive. That one. Again, as soon as I let off the brake, starts moving forward. So, I've done it. That is done. My only thing to do now is take it for a test drive. But, guys, we've got the gears. Like you can see, every time, and then lift it off the brake, it moves back. Put it into drive, on the dash, drive. Again, still no, put it into drive, let it go, and it instantly goes. How an automatic transmission should drive. As soon as you put it into a gear and let your foot off the brake, it should start moving straight away. And it is. So, guys, I'm calling that a win. I'm calling that a success. And only if it drives okay. That is going to be the kicker. So, but we're moving in the right direction. At least now, it's learned. It's learned its parameters. It's done all its learning. It's got all its biting points. At one point, I only had reverse, and you put it in reverse, and it'll move. Put it into drive, nothing. So let's go back into it, clear all the codes again, then go into the learning, and then finally it's let me do it. So it's just an absolute nightmare. It's been an absolute job and a half, this one, I tell you. But it's got a new clutch, it's got new oil seals, it's got a new transmission control module. This should last a long, long time now. But like I said, the kicker is going to be this test drive. So let me take it for a test drive, guys. When I come back, I'm going to let you know the results. I'm going to show you the results to make sure that it's all good. And then we're going to move on to the next job of the day, which is a Mercedes B-Class with another engine management light on. But what a job this has been. But bear with me, guys. Test drive time. See you in a bit. Right, okay. Well, guys, success. Drives absolutely lovely. All the gears changing. Really nice and smooth. So it looks like all our hard work has actually paid off. So yeah, it just goes instantly. As soon as you put it in gear or put it reverse or drive, it just lift your foot up, goes, and it changes through nice and smooth. Yeah, didn't see any issues whatsoever. So, oh, that's just a fan. That's just the front fan going. But yeah, guys, I think we've done it. think we're there. Got it sorted. Oh, thank God for that. Honestly, that just dragged on and on and on. But it's done. And we can draw, hopefully this won't come back. I could draw a line underneath this and go, right, that's done. Because, yeah, it took some time, didn't it, this one? It is a big job, you know, the clutches and the actual, not the actual, is the TCMs, the transmission control module. It's just an absolute pain, but got there in the end, all sorted. So we can, drop this. I can drop this back over to the person that's been driving it around, and they can check it out. But I just took it out, and it drives nice, all smooth through the gears, great power. So. Yeah, there we go. That is done. Right, okay, that's done. I've got a B-Max customer's car. Is turned up. Wants me to have a look at it. It's got an engine management light on the dash. Can we have a look at it? So let's get this out of the way. Let's bring in the B-Max, not B-Max, the Mercedes B-Class, and we'll have a look at that one now. So yeah, but great news. Let's continue. Let's do this. Right, okay. So, guys, the B-Max is outside, and we've got this Mercedes B-Class, I think 180 B-Class, B180. Let's have a quick check. Oh, no, it's a 220D. Mercedes B 220D. So, this is a customer's car. They've asked me to have a look at it. We have got a engine management light on the dash. And a service light just popped up as well. But you can see that's the engine management light there. We need to figure out what's going on. I have taken this for a quick test drive, and it drives with no problems. Someone has spoken to the customer already and turned around and said that it's linked to carbon build-up in the engine, and there's a flap, or there's some sort of device in there, some sort of flap that's getting sticky with carbon, and that's the reason why the engine management light is on. I don't know. We're going to find out. Always do our own little checks and our own little scans. So bear with me for the moment. Let me get the scan tool. I'll set it up. I'll get the codes up. We'll see what they are, and we'll go from there. So let's do this. Right. Okay, guys. Well, let me show you what I found. Hold on. Where'd it go? What? Where'd it go? How weird is that? Here we go. So yeah, here it is there, look. The change movement flap, cylinder bank 1, has a malfunction. The current value is outside the permissible range. What does that mean? And then you've got these other ones here. Communication with the servo module. The sensor for the engine hood has a malfunction. There is an impossible signal. There is not sufficient customer complaint. Ignore the fault. What? It actually says it. Look, ignore the fault. What the hell? But this, she's got a few codes here. I'll tell you. Air conditioning. That's a code. Left door. That'll be a door module. Backup camera. But she told me the camera works. Someone else has told her this, but the camera works. So, yeah, ignore that. Ignore those. So it is just that one at the top there, really, we need to try and sort of resolve. So I'm going to do a little bit of research online, see what that code is there, and then probably dive into the engine bay to see if we can find it, clean it. I think this is a diesel. So what we'll do is we'll hook up the, I've got a carbon cleaner machine. We'll hook that up, and I think we'll give that a blast through as well. That will definitely help it. But I want to see where the change movement flap cylinder bank 1. I want to find that really, because yeah, that could be just blocked, or it could be just the flaps not open and closing properly. I don't know, but we're going to look into it. So bear with me. Let's find out what's going on here, and we'll dive into the engine. I'll set you up, and let's see if we can resolve this one for her. So let's do this. Right, okay. Well, guys, let me explain what I found, what's going on, and yeah, tell you the plan, basically. Right, so this change movement flap cylinder bank 1, basically, on the intake, there's a row of flaps that open and close inside the intake, yeah? And you can see it down there. So that black piece there it's one piece from here all the way to the actual cylinder head there. So that whole piece underneath all this is one piece, and it is an absolute pig to get to. So yeah, it looks like we've got to strip it all down to get to that intake, take it off, and then clean on the inside. I've spoke to the customer. He wants to go down the route of cleaning for the moment, and he'll pay me for my time. And then, if it doesn't work, then maybe further down the line we'll have to get that replaced. But I'm sure we've done one of these before on one of these cars. But before we do all that, what I said to him, look, let me just run it through with the carbon cleaner through the intake, and let's just see, if that makes any difference. Sometimes it does, and sometimes it don't. It's not going to clean all the carbon out, but it might just clean and release enough and get rid of the carbon enough so that actual that actual intake will work correctly. So because it's not fouled, it's not faulty, it's just probably sticking, and it's got the flaps on the inside of the intake. There's like 3 or 4 of them. So yeah, if I can quickly show you a picture of this one that I've found. So it's this here basically, and obviously this side gets bolted to the actual the head, and you can see the flaps here. See the flaps? They sort of open and close. Here, there's 4 of them or 6 of them. I can't remember. I don't know if they open as well. I think they do. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They all open and close. Okay, and it's controlled obviously by the engine management ECU and stuff like that. And it's all the carbon gets built up all around where the flap's supposed to move. So if it's built up around there and it can't move, it will, it will throw a code. And it's exactly what that has done on this. So yeah, I think you have to code them as well. I don't think it's just a case of just swapping over. I'm not 100% sure on this, but I said to him, look, let's hook up the carbon cleaner first. We'll stick it outside the front over here, and then we'll see if we can clean it up as best we can. And then, down the line, maybe we'll go down the route of replacing it. I'll get a price, and then we'll go down the route of replacing it. But it drives all right. So I don't know if one of the flaps has broke or it's a case of just sticking. I don't know at what stage we're at. Apparently someone else has looked at this, cleared the codes, drove it down the road, and it come back up. So yeah, possibly going to be a replacement, but let's see if we can stick the carbon cleaner on it first. So let me get it set up. I'll bring the car over here so that the exhaust is going outwards, and then you have to run the engine, and it has to sort of go through the motions, and it's I'll show you where it is. It's down there somewhere. There it is. So it's the carbon cleaning machine. So that's what I'm going to hook up and see, you know, just how much of a difference it will make. But yeah, let's get set up and let's get cleaning with that carbon cleaner. Fingers crossed it works for them, because otherwise it's going to be an expensive job for them to do. So, but like I said to you, it's not going to get it all cleaned up. It's just a temporary fix, so that they, you know, work out their finances and tell me which way they want to do it. So, yeah, let's do this. Right, sorry guys, it's a bit loud, so I hope you can hear me all right, but I just want to explain, yeah, what it is going on. Obviously, you set up the machine up to the air intake after the sensor. So it has to go this side, in there, like that. And then, every now and then, what I've been doing, is give it some revs. Just like that. Just pull it through the system, then hold it at about 2.5. For a few seconds, and then let it go. So I've been doing this for a while now, and I've whilst I've been in here, I've been doing some obviously checks. I've cleared the codes, so the engine the management light is gone, and everything is now clear. There's not one code on this car. It's all clear. So I think the next thing to do, really, because I can't, you know, you could probably keep this connected and see how it goes, and, you know, hopefully it clears, but they say you should only do this for like 20 minutes, 25 minutes. So it's been about 25 minutes. So we've kind of really now got to turn it off, put it back together, and take it for a drive. So I've already spoke to the customer on this just a little while ago, and he said if you can just sort of do this carbon clean, just to see what it can actually get rid of, and then get him a price to actually replace this intake as well. But he said just do this first, and then yeah, we'll see how it goes. But what I really want to do now is take it for a test drive, see what it performs like, see what it's like, and see if that light comes back on the dash. So I'm going to take it for a drive. I'll be like 10 minutes, 15 minutes, and then just really sort of, you know, push it to see if it'll come back up. Now, he's already had a quote from someone that's told him that just to buy that intake that's underneath there, that's controlled by the ECU, it's like it opens and closes on certain points. He's already had a price just to buy the part is £600 from the main dealer. So he kind of, I think this has been a saga. This has been going on for a while, and yeah, he's asked me just to give it a clean to see if that'll work. If it don't, it will probably be back, this car, and we'll have to strip all that down and get the part replaced. He'll have to pay for it, and then just pay me labour or whatever to get it replaced. So, but yeah, let's just see. It's going to come. I told him this. I'll try and clean it, but it's only a temporary fix. It will block up again if that's what it is. I think it is blocking up because if it was broken, then the code the engine management light will stay on all the time. So because obviously when it's open and closing, it can't. If it's broken, it won't do it. Do you know what I mean? Like, yeah. So it's one of these cars, isn't it? It's another diesel car, another diesel. But bear with me now, guys. Let me put all this away, pull it back together, take it for a drive. I'll come back and let you know results. Hopefully, we've helped this customer out. So let's do this. Right, okay, guys. I am back from the test drive. Do you know what? It drives really, really nice. Really smooth. You have to give it some beans, don't you? You have to blow it through. It's a diesel. They need a good thrashing sometimes, just to warm them up and get them, up to temperature and blast it through. But nothing, no issues, no engine management, absolutely nothing. So, yeah. But I only went around the block, a few minutes or whatever. So actually taking it out and driving it around for a day is completely different from me to sort of run it around for a bit. So I am going to explain the whole situation to him. But he did tell me that his wife just runs them backs and forwards to school, or to the shop in this. It's just not, it's a diesel. You just can't do that. The trouble that my daughter had with her Audi A1 diesel, just because she was running around town, was unbelievable. So, it's the same thing. They just need a blast, don't they? These diesels. So yeah, but I think we're done with this one for now. This, like I said, it might come back. If it does, I'm going to explain exactly, the process and what we should do, next, really, because to change that air intake system with the valves and stuff is a lot of money. But a clean like this every other, once a month or every other month or whatever, it's going to prolong it. It's going to help it. But like I said, if it was broken, the valve, if it was broken on one of the flaps, then we've got to replace it because the engine management light will stay up, but it's not, and it's driving okay. So, yeah, I'm going to leave it there. We've done enough today. We've done the B-Max, completely finished that one, so that's good. We've had a look at this and sorted out the engine management light on this one. The customer can come and take this. And yeah, that's it, guys. I'm done. So thanks for watching. Don't forget, drop me a comment, give the video a thumbs up, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching, guys. See you soon.